This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 1209. Which Ninja Turtle Are You? By Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. And I'm your host and narrator, Dr. Neil Malik. Hey there, happy Wednesday, and welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I read to you from popular health and fitness blogs to help you optimize your health, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. Now, when I first read the title of this post, I almost jumped for joy. As a kid, I was obsessed with the Ninja Turtles. I saw the original movie back in 1990 at least 7 times in the theater. I'm still not sure how I convinced my parents to let me do that. And as soon as it was released on VHS cassette, yes, VHS cassette, I made my parents buy it for me. And even though I had every single line of dialogue in the movie memorized, I could never decide which Ninja Turtle I liked the most. I just remember thinking Casey Jones was a jerk. Now, maybe after reading Steve's post, I'll be able to finally make a decision. Oh, but before we get there, it's the middle of the week, so I can't forget to share with you a little bit of inspiration. Quote, "Far away in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see the beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead." Louisa May Alcott. All right, now we could finally get to today's post and start optimizing your life. Which Ninja Turtle Are You? By Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. I've been writing for Nerd Fitness for some time now, and I've published over 267 articles that cover pretty much every nerd subject under the sun. While driving to meet up with my friend Jason at Core Body in Decatur for some workout advice, if you live in Atlanta and you're looking for a great trainer, by the way, Jason's your guy, I realized I had never written a single thing about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For that, dear Nerd Fitness reader, I apologize. I don't know about you, but I grew up with the Ninja Turtles. I watched the cartoon, owned the first 2 movies on VHS, the third one sucked, wore Ninja Turtles pajamas, adored TMNT2, the arcade game, and I can still do the dance from Vanilla Ice's cameo in the second film. Go Ninja Go! With this being a safe haven of nerdy fitness enthusiasts, I thought today would be a great opportunity to analyze the intricacies of the personalities of each turtle and how they can apply to your own fitness training. After that, we can discuss which personality most resembles your training style, or which turtle you'd like to model yourself after. Oh, and don't bother telling me which turtle is the best, because we all know that answer. First up, Leonardo. The turtle. Leonardo is the leader of the Ninja Turtles. He's slightly older, wiser, and studies harder to perfect his talents when compared to any of the others. Always trying to learn as much as possible from Master Splinter, this blue-masked turtle takes his life very seriously and tries to lead by example. Although he loves his brothers, Leo often worries that they don't train with enough dedication. He is generally the calmest of the bunch, but that doesn't mean you should piss him off. This badass will light you up like a Christmas tree with his 2 katana blades if you make him angry. The human. You are Leonardo, and you take your fitness training very seriously. You wake up at the same time each morning, go to bed at the same time each night, always eat healthy, structured meals, and train with absolute conviction. You scour the internet for fitness blogs, you read any book or magazine that will help you along your journey, and your time spent exercising is always considered an opportunity to push harder or learn more. Although you still have fun with your friends, you eat well on the weekends, you're the responsible one in your group, and you try to set examples for those around you by making good decisions at all times. You're level-headed, take criticism well, and always looking for ways to better yourself. Next, Donatello. The turtle. Don is a ninja who can wear purple and get away with it. Using his bow staff, Don will pick apart any enemy with surgical precision. Widely considered to be the smartest Ninja Turtle, Donatello is known for his skills as a scientist, inventor, engineer, and technological genius. Because he's so smart, he does what he can to avoid conflict when possible, instead solving situations with his cunning intellect. He loves fixing things, hanging out with his brothers, and devising plans to defeat the evil Shredder. How you train. You are Donatello, and you are one analytical individual. Before you walk into a gym or begin a run, you have a specific game plan. Exactly how many sets, reps, and exercises, or how far and fast you need to run in order to be better than the last time. You probably have an Excel sheet on your computer that has chronicled your last few months of training with graphs to show your progress, strengths, and weaknesses. You count every single calorie you eat on sparkpeople.com or dailyburn.com, and you probably weigh yourself daily. You're always looking for a way to improve, whether it's new equipment that can shave a few seconds off your time, a new exercise that can build muscle with greater efficiency, or a minuscule change to your diet that can drop your body fat by a percentage point. Next, Raphael the Turtle. Raph is known for his quick temper, sarcastic deadpan humor, and ability to do some serious damage with his deadly pair of sai. This red-masked turtle is incredibly aggressive, never hesitating to throw the first punch. He often chooses to go out and do things on his own, which can get him into trouble when he bites off more than he can chew by overestimating his abilities. Stubborn as a mule and known for going to emotional extremes, Raph has a tendency to go absolutely berserk while in battle. Don't make him angry. How you train. You are Raphael, and you like to train alone. When at the gym or out running, you go into the zone. Headphones in, block out everything around you, focusing only on the task at hand. You have the ability to push through pain and limitations, often accomplishing feats that you previously thought impossible. If you're a weightlifter, it means you can pump yourself up to lift heavier than normal. If you're a runner, it means you always have something left in the tank for those last 30 seconds. However, you're also quite stubborn, which means you have a hard time giving any less than 100%, and will accept nothing less, which means you're more prone to overtraining and injury. You don't really take criticism very well, as you'd rather learn the hard way by trying it yourself before learning it from somebody else. Lastly, Michelangelo the Turtle. Youngest of the bunch, Michelangelo is a party dude. Mikey tries not to take life or his training too seriously, but that doesn't mean he's a pushover. He'll still own you with his nunchucks. Lighthearted, friendly, and non-confrontational, this orange-masked reptile enjoys spending his time skateboarding through sewers, reading comic books, and cracking jokes. Mikey has, quote, an unparalleled level of sensitivity to the feelings of those around him, and as a result, feels a very real and serious need to help those less fortunate, end quote. Thanks, Wikipedia. Oh, and nobody loves pizza more than him. The trainer. You are Michelangelo, and you are a free spirit when it comes to your training. You'd prefer to get your exercise through rock climbing, yoga, and surfing, rather than spend 1 minute in a stuffy gym with a bunch of stiffs. If you're a runner, you do so barefoot, without a stopwatch, and you do it because you enjoy it. You try not to take life too seriously either. Sure, you eat healthy and natural when possible, but if somebody put a plate of hot wings or cookies in front of you, you'd still eat them. The world is just a giant playground. The sun is shining, the waves are crashing, and you're smiling. So, which turtle are you? You just listened to the post titled, Which Ninja Turtle Are You? By Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. And thank you to Everlywell. I've had both friends and family go through a series of issues without knowing what the root cause is, and many of the tests they took could have been done at home. I got my cholesterol and lipids test so that I could get information from the comfort of my home. A great way for me to check how I'm doing and get personalized, easy to understand results digitally. Everlywell offers over 30 at-home lab tests where you can test for thyroid health, women's health, heart health, and more. Collect samples in the comfort of your home, and your results will be available within days, where you can also share your results with your healthcare provider. Plus, your results are reviewed by a board-certified physician. To start better understanding your health like I did, check out Everlywell today. For 20% off an Everlywell at-home lab test, visit everlywell.com/OHD and enter code OHD. That's everlywell.com/OHD. Code OHD for 20% off your test. Everlywell, at-home lab tests. Your answers, your way. Dr. Neal here for my commentary. All right, so after reading this post to you, I am no closer to determining which Ninja Turtle is my favorite. And when it comes to which one most resembles my training style, well, they all do. Scratch that. Maybe not Michelangelo. I'm a bit too structured to appreciate that style of training. But I find that I incorporate aspects of Leonardo's, Donatello's, and Raphael's personalities in my approaches to training. I like planning my workouts and meals. I like carefully reviewing published studies. I also enjoy listening to experts. But I do appreciate working out alone and can be very stubborn at times. And to me, that's okay. Ideally, I would want to take the best of each of the Ninja Turtles' personalities and use them to become the best version of myself. All right, that'll do it for another edition of Optimal Health Daily. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.